From the boardroom to the bedroom with the phenomenal master coach, Dr. Nellie Kangwa. We heard about the two S's, sensitivity and submission. Tonight,
male or female, in your sexuality, you have to know that you have to be available. Your product has to be available. When it comes to the marketplace, whatever it is that is happening, there is nothing like because you are male or because you are female. They are similar opportunities. The ground has been leveled. Hello, it's Dr. Nellie Kangwa. We are coming from the boardroom. We are now entering the bedroom with regards to the third S, which is sexuality. And so when we get into the bedroom and you are a man, what is expected of you? As usual, like I've been doing, when it comes to the bedroom, I really want to separate the two people because there are different roles and different things that are supposed to happen when it comes to you being the man. And so as a man in the bedroom, what are you? Who are you? And so we already talked about the issue of leadership and the issue of what you're supposed to do as a man. But now you are a man who has come from work. You are a man who has entered the family. You are a man who has come home. What are you? Just by you being called a man, let me tell you something. There are things that are expected of you because you are the man. There are things that are expected of you. So the people at home are looking at this man to be a mentor. The people at home are looking at this man to provide security. The people at home are looking at this man to provide the vision and also to provide that love or friendship that needs to get in that place. And my husband usually, when he's teaching on this one, he talks about the 4 pillars of manhood. He brings about all these things that are expected, when it comes to a man coming to the family. But let me go a little deeper when it comes to the sexuality. You need to also know, as much as I spoke earlier, talking about how that a woman is not married to a grandfather, you a man, you must also know, you must also understand that a woman, even if they are looking up to you, there is a way in which you need to be advanced in the way you understand your woman's body. Now, you need to know this. Many women, they end up getting into adultery because men haven't understood the body of their wife. They haven't understood how the body of that woman operates. The fact that for you it is one look and you are gone. For a woman, it's never like that. And that is why you don't have to think it's going to be automated or automatic the way it is with you as a man. When it comes to the sexuality of you, a man, you have to know that how you operate sexually is different from the way a woman operates sexually. For you, it will be quick. Your mind, you've put your mind to it, and there you are ready. Not for a woman. And therefore, if you want to have good lovemaking with your wife, lasting memory, you have to understand how a woman's mind works, how a woman's body works. And that is why you need to start caressing her mind by how you talk to her. How do you speak to her? How have you been the whole day before you come to touch her in the night? Because she's not going to be used like a bicycle where you simply climb on her and you go to your destination and you park her there. You are not going to do that. We have increased in the issues of adultery, and you're seeing older women having affairs with younger people because you are thinking, oh, where can she even go? And you think by you coming into her, she has also, gotten a climax. No, that is why it is important for you to have that basic understanding of your woman. You need to pay attention, for this woman. Like I mentioned, in the earlier, episode, I talked about the presence of a man in a woman's life has to do with emotional presence. Let me tell you, a woman is not really looking at what you can do for her in terms of how much money you can give to her and the food that you're buying and that, you've given her children. She's actually paying attention to your emotional presence. Your emotional presence is more important than your physical presence, because you can be at home but absent. You can be seated in a chair but absent. This is why you need to really listen to the unspoken words. You need to listen, pay attention, put that phone away, listen to what she has to say. Listen to the complaints that she may want to have. How you listen will make her open up a little more. I know many people say women talk a lot, but let me tell you something. This woman can kill you. This woman can jeopardize your career. This woman can mess up your future. So if she is really that powerful, why not pay attention to her? The way you pay attention to your job, the way you pay attention to your business, I need you to know, your woman in the house, you need to pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, this woman can actually destroy the very career that you are building. And that is why she's an entity. She is somebody that you need to really wake up to plan for. You need to wake up to look at. After all, do you know what has happened? When you've married this woman, she came without a baby. You distorted her body by the seed you placed in her. She's no longer the way she used to look. And the children that are coming out of her body, when she has kept that baby of yours for 9 months, they are called by your surname. You need to learn, you need to know one thing, that what your woman has done is not just to get your surname. It's not like she had a shortage of a name. When she was exchanging and she was now adopting your surname, you need to know that she should not just have your surname. She must get beyond your surname. What is on offer beyond your surname? Because she had a name, yeah? She had a name. And so when you are busy impregnating her and distorting her structure, you shouldn't turn back and begin to criticize the very body that you've been distorting. It is important, if she has gained a lot of weight and you're not appreciating, why not be with her when she's exercising? Why not support her? Why not take those walks with her? Why not be an accountability partner? If she loves cakes and she loves junk food, why don't you be the accountability partner? Are you present in your wife's life? Or are you just looking for her to give you children? You're just looking for her to, for you to release and just be happy because you came. Is that what you're looking for? Remember, she's the mother to your children. If you understood the pain that a woman goes through in labor ward, if you understood the whole thing that she's going through when she's pregnant, 9 months carrying your baby, you will give her some respect. You will give her some honor. You need to know this woman needs you more than you coming in her. She needs you more than that particular time when you just want to get over it and you start snoring. You need to know. You need to pay attention. Be present in her life. Be a good listener. Develop the skill of listening. Develop that skill of understanding the things that she is trying to bring out to you. Pay attention to your woman. This has to do with you not just bringing food, because many of you think like the fact that you brought food, the fact that you've done this, your wife is happy. No, my friend. Is she really happy? There are times you just have to sit and say, look, I want us to talk. You should be the one to be creative, to create a time to talk. It shouldn't just be all the time a woman who is creating a moment or a concern that she's having for you to have a family meeting. It should also be initiated by you. And you know, when you're initiating these talks, it shouldn't be with condemnation and all the time talking about the things she's not doing, the things that she has done, and always accusations. Sometimes you need to create talks just to appreciate her, just to say thank you, just to say, you know what, I appreciate you, just to tell her, I love you, you are beautiful. Just doing that, you create a meeting just to do so. Because many times when there are meetings, when you want to address her. It's when she's done something wrong. It's when you want to lay a complaint. It's when you want to do what? You can't do that. It can't be all the time your friend is wrong. When are you leading her to greatness? When are you supporting her career? Look at me now. The time that I've been going to school, the time that I went to school, the first time when I started now doing some progression into my career that I'm doing now, my husband remained with the children. There's several times when he's the one who had to change the diaper, and I was busy pursuing the career. Do you know the confidence I've gotten? It is this same confidence that causes me to be the best wife, to be the ideal wife for him. I'm not yet there. I'm still striving to become that ideal person, to become that best version of a wife. But I've had my husband to push me to my career. Go for it. As you've gone for work, or as you've gone to give a talk, I remember times when I was going to give talks and my baby was only weeks old. And my husband was the one who remained with the baby. You are not doing her a favor. You know, that is your child. That is your baby. Who told you? It is all culture that tells you that a baby is for the woman. A baby is for the both of you. And you have to be available. You have to attend to the needs of the family. Beyond you just thinking your wife is a workhorse and she's the one who has to do this. And then when both of you have come from work, you're both tired. She has to be in the kitchen. You are sitting on watching TV. Then when she finishes cooking, she gives you food. You eat. You watch some other series. Afterwards, you just want to go and have sex with her. It's not going to be done like that. How about helping? How about you being interested to see that she's also resting? Just tell her, you know what? I need you here. Rest. I just want to be looking at you. Be interested in your woman. Push her to become the best. Because as you are growing in your career and you are leaving her behind, do you know that's why she's going to be nagging? That is why she's going to be nosy. That is why, because she will have nothing to do. And because she will have nothing to do, she will now be pursuing you. You'll be the person she's going to be possessed with. You'll be the person she'll be pursuing. But if she becomes financially independent, she develops her career, do you know that you can also have your freedom of the things that you want to do? Because she's busy pursuing. You know, when she's busy, is she going to really be paying attention to who you're talking to on the phone? No. But it's when you leave her behind, when she starts feeling inferior, when she starts feeling like, you don't really care, do you actually create a monster for your life? You create a monster for you. You also create a monster for your children. You pass on leadership. You know that the woman is the one who spends most of the time with the children. And so if you're not paying attention to her, she is going to create little monsters for your children who will carry the legacy of your name. And it's going to just be thrown in places you never really wish to. It just takes a moment to pay attention, to listen. Enough for a man. Let's talk to the woman. You have come from the marketplace. You've come from the boardroom. You were happening. Things were going well. Now you are the woman in the bedroom. You are the woman at home. I'm going to be very basic and open up a little bit of some things that will help you to thrive as a woman. Because you need to know, at the end of the day, many times in my coaching sessions, do you know that it is mostly women who want to fix things? It's mostly women who want to restore. It's mostly women who want things to go well. So let me tell you something. You can avoid redoing things. Prevention is better than cure. And so if prevention is better than cure, then pay attention to your life. Pay attention to your bedroom. Pay attention to your front, your home front. Because it will cost your career. It will cost a lot of things that you want to actually build, even as you are becoming this best version in your career life. That is why you get home. Even if you're outsourced, even if you've got a helper at home, have hands-on. At least touch a few things. Ensure that before the food gets onto the table, even if you're not the one who cooked, at least be the last person to have the last touch to ensure that does this food have too much cooking oil? You can drain it. Does this food have, too much salt? You can, you need to have a touch. Don't lose your womanhood just because you are a career woman. Don't lose the feminine aspect that's because you are a career woman. You need to know that there's a reason why God has also given you that particular job, has given you that business. He knows you can do it. Even if you have babies, even if you are getting pregnant, God knows you are well able. There is a reason why he gave you the womb. The reason why he knew you will be the wife, because you can do it. You can make it. Just get it in your head. You can do it. And avoid relationships or friends that are discouraging you or telling you wrong things. Those wrong things have caused a lot of people's marriages, and you don't want to be statistics. Well, if you are divorced already or things haven't gone well, you can learn now for your next, relationship that you'll be getting into. There's always time for you to learn and to do the best that you need to do. Please do not get to the place where you're saying, why should it be about me? Why should it be me, a woman? Well, when things are not going well, who is emotionally damaged? Who actually faces a lot of stigma when there's divorce, when there's whatever? Society just has it in that way. And so therefore, because it's like that, you can actually work out to ensure that you are disciplined when you've got a chance. When you understand that this man is not really my grandfather, and therefore the fatigue issue and the tiredness has to be negotiated. That is why it's all about your mind. Let me enter the bedroom a little bit as I'll be concluding. You need to understand, when it comes to the way the bedroom is, it is all up to you as a woman. You need to set up the atmosphere to invite. The atmosphere. Remember, when you go to the hotels, the 5-star hotels, they clean the bed, they change bed sheets every day. They put new towels every day. They use white bed sheets, nice Egyptian thread, bed sheets and all that. Why can't you do the same for just one little room? One particular room that you spend almost about 8 hours. Some of you have got expensive TV, expensive sofas, expensive this in the sitting room. My friend, I want to give you a tip today. As I'll be closing this particular series, I want you to know that you have one place that you need to pay attention to. How long, how many hours do you spend in the sitting room? Sometimes an hour, sometimes 2. Pay a little more attention. Be extra for your bedroom. Add more value for your bedroom, because that's a place for resting. That is a place that is inviting. And like I mentioned in the other series, when you are in charge in the sitting room, you are the one who determines the color of your sofas, the meals you're going to eat as a family, the type of clothes you're buying for your children. Who told you that when it comes to the bedroom, somebody else must be in charge? You are in charge of everything. You are the project manager of everything. Now, when it comes to sexuality or to sex or love making, you say it's a man who has to be responsible. No, my friend. Gird the loins of your mind and get yourself in the driver's seat. Sit there and determine how it should be done. After all, you are the one who delays. You are the one who does not actually get into the gear faster. So why not program yourself? Why not position yourself to enjoy your marriage, enjoy your husband whilst he's still alive? My mother lost her dad. This is my spiritual mom, lost dad like 3-4 years ago. And one day she was sitting with me and she was telling me how important it is to say thank you, even when my husband is just helping me to do my zip. Simple things like wearing this neck chain. That sometimes because of my nails, I would struggle, to just wear it myself. But because I'm married, I simply go, and he does. And you take it for granted. Simple things. I want you to know, whilst you've got that man, please treasure that man. Whilst you've got him, remember, you are the one who's anchoring. You are the one who's like the foundation for where he is going. You are the one, who makes this vision to grow, or you can make it crumble down. Just you as a woman, you are a strong support to this man, and therefore ensure that you are present. Ensure that your sex life is at its peak. Be creative, be skillful, ensure that you are, evolving, ensure that you are making the room to change. Certain times, just change where the head is facing, the color of your room. Just add a little bit of class and treat that particular room as a 5-star room. It is just one room, just one individual. That should not that is not too much to ask. And you are totally responsible. Now, sometimes you may want to outsource somebody who can help you clean the room and all that. Just be very careful that as you are outsourcing and you are getting your helper to do most of the things in your room, you don't get her to get a hold of a lot of things that are going on in your room, because before you know it, she is just a woman. And the man is actually looking for someone who's very respectful. And as you know, most of the times helpers are very respectful. And the man may just be looking for that particular respect. Before you know it, she starts, helping you to function, because you are too busy, you are too tired, you are nursing your nails, you are nursing your eyebrows, you are busy with your life. Meanwhile, you're not paying attention to this big baby called your husband. Pay attention to this man. You not married to your grandfather. So stop all your excuses of I'm tired, of I don't want, and then you are not, easily engaging for you to climax together with him. You need to really put it up there in your mind for you to be ahead of things. Be in the driver's seat. Be the one to propose different styles and different things that need to happen, because your sexuality matters as a woman. When that home crumbles down, my friend, you are the one who gets to go through a lot of emotional pain. How about prevention is better than cure? You are not going to start running around to look for therapy when you can actually work out something before it even happens. You've got it within your hands. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. From the marketplace to your house, from the boardroom to the bedroom, is something that you can do when it comes to your sexuality. Ensure that you pay attention to your outward appearance so that you can thrive in your bedroom. Do have a lovely day.